Chase Hockey with the Blue Futon. Out of the box or out of the wall or whatever you want to call it, we have actually a DVD was picked out, and we are doing Fast Food Nation. I haven't seen this movie in diddly-do who knows how long. 2006 apparently, because that's probably the last time I saw it. And I bought this actually used at a rental store at Hastings. So I bought this at Hastings actually. I don't even know if there's a Hastings exists anymore. There was in Texas in Greenville where I bought it. But anyway, I don't remember this movie at all. I'm just shocked that the director, Richard Linklater, I didn't know he directed until I re-looked at it. But Fast Food Nation, is it worth rewatch? Let's do this. So Fast Food Nation, what's it about? You can kind of tell by the title what's it about. It's about America being a fast food nation, and that's it. And we have a bunch of actors and a bunch of storylines in it. And with these actors, you're going to know a lot of these names. And even if you know Richard Linklater's movies, you know a lot of these people are in a lot of his movies. For example, Patricia Arquette, he's in Boyhood. Bobby Cannavale, Louis Guzmán, Ethan Hawke, another one that's always in his movies. Ashley Johnson, Greg Kinnear, Kristofferson, Catalina, Sandino, Moreno, Anna, Talancón, and Wilmer, Valderrama, who's also in that 70s show. Totally butchered half of those names. Also special appearances by like Avril Lavigne, Paul Dano, Bruce Willis. Yeah, so this actually has a lot of people in this movie. And that is the biggest fault of this movie. There is way too much going on in this movie. You have a Mexican side of the story where these Mexicans are trying to cross the border to get to different parts of America. Luis Guzman's the coyote is when they gets to, yes, and coyote is a real term. Some of those people in the debate, coyotes don't physically take babies and carry them in the mouths. So let's just put that out there. Coyotes is a term that's been used forever. Luis Guzman's a coyote taking these Mexicans to America where they do a job at this meat packing plant in Colorado. Then you have Greg Kinnear, who's kind of a CEO guy who's basically been told that, you know what, there might be poop in our patties. Figure this shit out. Then you have Bruce Willis, who's a restaurant owner, basically saying, there's poop in it. Who cares? Fire it up, grill it, bacteria will go away. Wilmer is the same way with one part of the Mexican caravan. Then you have like Avril Lavigne, who's part of a activist organization that's the one to release the cows. Then you have Paul Dano's character and Ashley Johnson's character, who's part of the fast food chain Mickey's. And then you also have Patricia Arquette and Ethan Hawke's character, which are kind of throw-ins about Ashley Johnson's mother and uncle and what they want to do with Mickey's and what they're doing in town. Like, there is way too much going on in this movie. Like, Greg Kinnear takes maybe 40 minutes of this movie. Bruce Willis is 5. The Mexican storyline is mostly throughout the whole story, and that's who you're kind of watching with Bobby Cannavale, Wilmer, and everything like that, of what they're doing in America and how they're trying to have the American dream, doing it under the table, if you want to put it that way, and how that's how fast food workers actually work. Kristofferson is another one in Greg Kinnear's small storyline. Avril Lavigne is part of Ashley Johnson's storyline, and that storyline absolutely goes nowhere. The problem with this movie, it is made for a certain audience, and that is it. It is made for people that don't like the fast food industry, and made for people that don't like killing of animals and are part of the activist group. That is it. That is who this movie is made for, and it is completely bullish in that regard, in my opinion. I didn't like this movie at all. Like I said, the vision of this movie was so singular and so random of what we decided to do. Like random sex scenes that come out of nowhere. Just random dialogue scenes with the whole Avril Lavigne storyline was so thrown in where it was like there was no conclusion of like, well, I guess cows are just stupid and don't want to be free. It's like, is that what activists really think about cows? Maybe because they're in a group and they don't want to just go into unknown territory. That's all animals, mammals, humans. Because when even humans go into unknown territory, they're going to stay in the comfort of their homes. Hence, COVID-19, where you have 90% of one political faction not wanting to leave their homes. So you kind of have, that's the same metaphor if you want to put it that way. But with this movie, there's too much going on. And the conclusion of this movie is so forceful of like, It is so much in your face, and it's supposed to make you like not want to go to McDonald's anymore. Too bad I got a double quarter pounder with cheese the next day. Sorry, that's just now how I work, and I decided to run 2 miles because that's what I do. I eat what I want to eat. You have one life to live. I ain't eating Beyond Beef burgers with all the oils and bad for your skin and plants because apparently now plants get. I don't know. I'm just one of those people. I can totally taste the difference. I'll have a turkey burger here and there, and steak, chicken nuggets. I'm very simple. Hot dogs. I do like me a good hot dog. But Fast Food Nation is such a singular made movie, and even the Ethan Hawke storyline. It's like it's just there to be there. Patricia Arquette's storyline is just there to be there because I'm guessing they were filming Boyhood at the same time, and they're like, "Hey, do you guys want to be in this movie for a little bit for a small storyline?" And they're like, okay, why not? I can use a couple 10 G's in the bank for being on set for a week. And that's the problem with this movie. Too much going on. No final conclusion. And it is just made for... And it's just so forceful. Forceful, singular, no conclusion. And it's just there to put people on screen. That's really what it is. So Fast Food Nation will receive a 1 out of 5 with Futon. It goes at 20%. So see the critics' news scores gave this one. So you have the critics of 50% with 149 of them, and the audience score 42 with 62,877. My dog's doing something weird, and here's critic consensus. Despite some fine performances and memorable scenes, Fast Food Nation is more effective as Eric Schlosser's eye-opening nonfiction book than as Richard Linklater's fictionized, mostly punchless movie. Punchless is actually a very good word for this movie because it's just there to be there. That's really what I could say. But anyway, to give my 20%, the 50 or the 42, chase out the Boo Futon, like, comment, subscribe. One of the things Futon Topic, Boo Futonians. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Rock on. Peace out. And let's love each other.